Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year to you, yes.
To you.
We've still got 2 days to go. It's the 30th today, is it?
Yes.
Yes, New Year's Eve tomorrow, the penultimate day of 2024.
Bring it on.
So we hope you guys had a lovely festive holiday, a lovely Christmas. We certainly did. A bit too lovely, actually. We had a week off last week from the vlog, so we didn't film anything, and it's a little bit hard and awkward maybe getting back into it today, but hopefully we're going to do all right. Christmas was lovely. It was so relaxing, a bit too much actually. We're a bit in a Christmas coma, and our house was like a little magical Christmas grotto that we never wanted to leave.
No, we had a really nice time, and Sarah said we didn't film anything, but of course we filmed a little bit. So this is what Christmas was like, part of it for us.
I'm taking all of the tinsel down. It seems a bit of a shame, but we have got permanent lights in the van and they're staying. After Christmas and having so many lights in the house, we just need to bring them with us on the road. Otherwise we're going to go funny. We need to keep lighting up our life. I think they look quite good, don't they, all the blue ones, don't you think? So if you can get yourselves any USB lights for your camper van, they're brilliant. All of these now are USB, apart from a couple of battery ones that they won't come with us, but they're perfect because they hardly use any power, and yeah, just plug into USB.
Add a little sparkle, don't they?
Add a little sparkle. It's nice having your house all decorated, isn't it? But when you take it down in January, everything looks so much bigger, especially the van. Looks like it's big again, don't you think? Clean and fresh, ready for the new year.
We have got on with a few things already. We came down here yesterday and did some electrics. There's a few USBs.
Yeah, the fuse went, so we had to open that up and fix that inside. And then we've also mounted our alternator charger, which charges our batteries when we drive, and that is solid on there now with a bracket behind. Yeah, quite happy with that. And also with the electrics, we've added a couple more of these to go to the power stations. We replaced the shorter one with a 3-meter cable, so this one can just go wherever, like for the coffee machine for example, and before it wouldn't reach further than down here. We've done some aesthetic things like tortoise
Turtle.
Turtle. I never know the difference. And then we've added some mirrors at the back here because Nick pointed out that he likes to, I don't know why, but he likes to look in the mirror when he's cleaning his teeth. I mean, I don't, I just do them, but you know, I suppose when you do the flossing and stuff afterwards.
And shaving probably more important.
Shaving, yeah, so we'd always be going over to that side to look in those mirrors, so it's quite handy to have mirrors there as well.
So after spending the last couple of weeks in the house and enjoying Christmas and just relaxing, we're not sure what to do for New Year's. We really wanted to go to the snow, up to the mountains, to Sierra Nevada in the snow, but there's not much snow up there at the moment.
Yeah, we checked the webcams and it's looking pretty. I mean, there's skiers up there, but it's only right at the top of the mountain, and it's like -8 at the moment in the evenings at night time because it's clear skies. So we thought, oh, we'll wait until it snows a bit more until we go up there.
So do we go inland? Do we go to the coast?
So we'll just see what happens. You'll find out because we're going to film until 2025. So by the end of the vlog, you'll find out what we do New Year's.
Now, let's get on with some jobs.
Excuse this filthy mouldy pad. It's actually from Nick when he was at uni or something, isn't it?
An old sketchbook.
We don't waste anything. So we're using it as a to-do list pad. So we've got jobs to do on the van, on Van Velten, and we've got things to do with the land there. Oh, by the way, thank you so much for all of your suggestions on names for our plot of land in Portugal. We're still going through them, but there's some really good ones. We haven't come up with anything yet, but we've got a couple of names that we really like, so we don't just keep saying the land, because you know, we had a bit of a complaint about that. We said the land too many times and people were playing drinking games. How many times we say the land, they're having a shot, they were wrecked by the end of the vlog. So anyway, we need to create something that stops cushions slipping that way. Our sofa is split into cushions like this, and before the cushions were as wide as, well, they were right out here, so they're like this much bigger, and we actually changed that, so we cut a piece off because you couldn't actually open and close the door very well. So the problem is now they're a little bit too short. So what we're going to do is, this is what was here before, like that. So straight away for the sofa, we're going to just add another piece of wood that is going to be higher, and it keeps all this like that. Now don't worry, we'll make this quick. We don't want to turn the first video of the year into a van build video, darling.
Definitely not, definitely not. So as usual, we forgot things and not using the right tools. Just a simple one, like a pencil.
Can you believe that we don't have a pen or a pencil in the van? Modern day, isn't it, where you just, everything's on your phone, so you don't write anything down anymore. Oh, it works quite well actually, this, darling. That works better than a pen. That's tight, that's tight. It seems pretty solid.
Not bad with just 2 bolts.
We need to sand it and paint it and stuff, but
yeah,
I think that's pretty good, darling. That's stopping that from moving that way, isn't it?
Yes, happy with that.
And the moment of truth does the table. Oh, yes, look at that, just underneath there. Sand that down and we are done.
Oh, Charlie was going to try it.
That's so much better. Happy with that, darling, well done.
Love our little transformer van. So many little moving parts, little shelves that come up, doorways that slide out, secret compartments and all sorts.
Yeah, and it's a constant thing to kind of improve it, isn't it? It's a true say, it's true that a van build is never finished. There's always little things that you can do to make it just that little bit better. Right, so next job is we've got a couple of pieces of insulation kind of missing, which is in the top corner. We can just see the bare metal of the van. Everywhere else is like double insulated, like the whole van, and this van keeps warm. It keeps cool as well in the heat. So quite happy, but we'll just do these little bits. Not the most exciting job. So as we're doing this, I'm going to say to Nick, what was your highlight of 2024?
Oh, is that the question now?
Oh, is that
you just asked it?
Is that all right?
Yeah, all right, okay. Highlight of 2024, well, I'd have to say getting this van legal.
Oh my God.
Getting this van legal, finishing the build. We didn't really enjoy it. We didn't really enjoy the process. It was nearly a year, and the stress of will it pass? Can we actually import it into Spain, which happened at the end of last year or the start of this year, and then doing the whole van build, and then we finally finished the build and got it legal. So that was just massive.
Yeah,
that was incredible.
Once we got it all signed off, yeah, like Nick said, literally a year after getting to Berlin and picking it up, that was a huge moment, wasn't it?
That had to be my highlight of the year, I think. Yours, darling?
Well, probably getting. Am I allowed to say the land just once?
Oh God, I forgot about the land, because we're back in the van. I forgot about everything else that exists in the world.
Yes. So obviously during that van build, we bought a piece of land from what we've seen on the internet without actually going to see it, because we were looking for land for so long. We've seen the plot that we've got, and it just ticked so many boxes. And I think the highlight was when we were driving there, we were so nervous. So I was just so like, oh my goodness, you know, what if it's going to be a disaster? What if we can't get there? So I think getting there, and then I think there was an initial shock when we first entered the land. We're thinking, oh my gosh.
I'm thinking, where's the highlight here? Because we got there, we're driving there, we're like, oh my God, this is remote. This is really remote. What have we done?
It was all so worrying, wasn't it? I don't know. No, I don't think this was the highlight actually of the year.
When we explored the area a little bit and realised it wasn't as remote as we first thought, then that, you know, we thought, oh, this is going to be all right. I think the highlight was going back to the land maybe after the rain.
Yeah.
It's lush and green, and we can't wait to get back over there, especially in spring.
And make it look nice again, yeah, and do everything we've got planned. So yeah.
Highlight was maybe getting the deeds, so it's ours. We own a little piece of Portugal.
Yeah.
That was quite special.
That was quite special.
So yeah, what a year. Well, there was good times, highlights, and then obviously
very sad times.
Very, very sad times.
Hard times, definitely. Yeah.
It's been a roller coaster. Christmas. We had a few presents. The dogs had loads of presents. The dogs had a lot of presents and spent a lot of time opening them. But yeah, we got quite a few presents for each other. A lot of them for the land. So we got the tools we really wanted to make the whole process of not converting the land, shaping the land. I keep saying the land, darling.
Stop saying the land.
I've just said it about another 5 times.
Vinny's place.
Vinny's place. So we've got tools to help us with the work, and then we've got little bird boxes, solar lights and stuff. Just can't wait to get back up there, can we?
That was not a bad guess. Sorry to change the subject. I've just cut this down just by guessing, and it pretty much fits into that space there. Pretty much. Is that going to be the same?
Yeah.
Right, so I'll just cut that template. We're on fire! Oh my goodness! Usually it takes us so long to do any little job, and today, look at us go.
Ending on a high. Hopefully this is more what's to come in 2025.
Yes. Yeah, because we've got a lot of jobs to get done in 2025.
So what do you think about 50-day challenge to get the land finished?
To get Vinny's place finished?
Vinny's place?
I reckon it's doable. I did say I want to get it all done before spring, and you said, oh, don't be so stupid, it's not going to happen before spring, maybe before summer. And I said, you watch, by Valentine's Day. That is exactly what we said about the van build.
Looks good, darling, looks good.
Oh, it doesn't. It's blinking crappy job, but you can't...
A little bit chubby, but not too bad. That'll be Christmas. Oh, that looks good as well.
That's going to get edited out.
Can't really see it. Oh my God, what's that?
It's the stuff, it's so sticky, it's really hard to work with. Once you take it off, then if it touches anything, even your fingers, then the sticky stuff comes off on your fingers, and then that's not sticky anymore. Right in that very corner there, bit messy, but you don't see it. That's another job done. Right, next job, Nick's doing this one.
This isn't going to be much fun. When I carpet this little section, it goes up and down and in and out, just to make it a bit softer when you're putting your sunglasses and different things in there, maybe your phone or whatever.
So it doesn't move around and protects them.
It's a bit tricky.
All right, get your carpet out, get your spray glue out, let's go. What do you think about that, Charlie?
You're next, Shirley.
You're next, ready?
Trim those whiskers.
He does actually need a haircut. I'm thinking I might give him a little haircut this afternoon. Little wash and a haircut, so you're all fresh, ready for the new year.
Yes.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
So you can see those lovely brown eyes.
Yeah. You don't get a mucky beard when you're having your dinners. That's our first 2 pieces. Might just do this today. I'm getting a bit over these jobs now, to be honest with you. It's the penultimate day of 2024 and we're in here doing little bits of carpeting. We should be out celebrating the end of the year.
Mañana, mañana. It's not perfect by any means, but serves the purpose. Makes it a little bit less rattly up there to store all our things.
It's absolutely fine. So
I thought you were going to say it's absolutely rubbish.
Well, it is absolutely rubbish, but it's fine. I will say that the van is actually looking pretty good now. Got all these little jobs done. There's a few more jobs on the list. There's a job that we have to do to make the hole where we fill up our water a little bit bigger, where we put the hose in, and that's a case of drilling a couple of holes. We won't bore you with that. I am going to get a new curtain for here because I'm not too keen on this one. It doesn't sit right. We've got to do the pole for the bed, as you mentioned before, and then yeah, I think that's most of the jobs done on the inside. We're going to do the touch-up paint and paint the white and the outside. We're going to do another bit of rust treatment underneath, but these are all jobs that will happen over time.
Like that then.
Yeah,
nice.
that's nice that. Generally, I think we're quite happy with how things are, and this van is ready, almost totally ready for 2025 and a year of adventures and being lived in. Ta-da! I think that looks pretty good, darling.
Neat, doubled over like twice or something.
Yeah.
It's quite thick, but it should hold its position.
And it just stays nice and straight rather than like a mess. And yeah,
Good.
Good colours. Happy with that. Right, that's it. All of our jobs are done for today.
Happy 2025, guys. Happy New
Year.
Year. We made it up, surprisingly.
At sunrise, thank you very much.
Luckily, the sunrise is quite late here now, isn't it? About 8:30 it rises, so yeah.
8:30.
No excuse.
No excuse really. Oh, excuse me.
So as you can probably tell from the little montage, we didn't go off to the mountains. We decided to stay in our little village.
But yeah, it was all right, and we're feeling fresh. We're feeling good for 2025. Well, I say fresh. To be honest, we are a bit tired today, aren't we?
I'm surprised we made it up, but
I think you need like a couple of days to get into the new year. I'm saying it all starts on the 3rd.
yes.
Couple of days, and then boom. Believe it or not, it was the plan to get up here for sunrise, so we got a lovely view of the countryside and just be, you know, up and out. But we only made it as far as the roof with a coffee for sunrise. Surprised we even got up to the roof actually today. I'm surprised we didn't stay in bed.
After all those mince pies, I'm surprised you got up the ladder.
Far too many mince pies, far too much nice food, probably a little bit too much wine. To be honest, it's a new year and it's definitely going to be a dry January and back to fasting for me. Come on, boys.
It's nice to get up and out though, isn't it? Another lovely winter's day in Andalusia.
See, this is why I wanted to get up here at sunrise, because I knew it would be like this. Well, I didn't actually think that everyone in the village was having a bonfire on the first day of the year in the morning. Look at that.
It's burning all the wrapping paper, aren't they?
Yeah, maybe.
Burning all the evidence.
There's fires there. There's a big fire there. And then that might be mist over there. Yeah, but it's a bit hazy. Still not a bad view though. So it seems we've got the whole castle to ourselves this morning. There's a few cars in the car park, but there's no one here. They must just be parking for the village. Yeah, and this is the first time we've been up here all December, which is a bit naughty, isn't it? Because we've been back a few weeks, and this is like literally like 5 minutes from our house.
Lazy.
Lazy, yeah.
Any New Year's resolutions, darling?
Plenty. Just the normal ones, you know, I've got all the normal ones, but we're also gonna, like, we were talking about it yesterday actually at lunch. Life is precious and life is short, and you've got to like make the most of it and try and enjoy every moment. Come on then.
Happiness and contentment. That's the secret to life. And be grateful. Grateful. This is very excited to be out on this walk, isn't it? Yeah. It's like, come on, we're all on a walk. We have been a bit lazy and just been doing the little walks around the village. But that's going to change. That's going to change for the new year. But yeah, this year, take a step back. Not from the channel, we're still going to be making the videos, but we tend to put pressure on ourselves. We want to make the best videos we possibly can, make them entertaining and make them snappy. Don't want you guys to get bored, and just for ourselves we want to create the best content we can,
which we're going to do
with our limited skills.
We're still going to do that, and hopefully we can make, you know, really good videos, but we don't want to feel the stress and the pressure to get the content better than what it's going to be. Did that even make sense?
I don't know. We're quite natural. We are, and yeah, we feel we are ourselves. We don't put a front on. We're not fake. We just film as we go. But believe it or not, it's still quite hard to do this, especially after the week off we've just had.
I know.
If you get back into it, you're like, oh, what do we say? You know, where should we put the camera? What should we talk about? Are they interested in what we did over Christmas? Or?
Yeah, he's got under.
Charlie.
Where is he, darling? Because he might fall.
Charlie,
come here. They do know their way around. They have been up here a long time.
I know you don't like bridges, but you've got to cross them sometimes.
Come on. Good ball, there you go. Quite a lot of nice views around, isn't there? Like literally a few minutes from where we live. I remember when we first bought the house and we didn't actually know any of this was here. You know, we didn't come here and like check out the whole area or anything. And Nick was working and I came up here on my own. It was just like a couple of days after he got the keys. And I was just like, oh my goodness. I was just like, wow, you know, these views and the castle just being so close. And obviously down the other side is the river and the national park. I was blown away, and I said to Nick when he got back, you've got to see what's just around the corner up there. You were a bit pissed off, weren't you?
A little bit.
Because I come up here and seen it all without him for the first time, but I didn't know what to expect. I'd just gone for a little walk and I was like, blinking heck.
Because we get nice views from our terrace, but you walk, you know, like 5-10 minutes walk up the hill and the views just change.
Well, this is the highest point, isn't it?
This is the highest point,
brilliant place to have a castle. It's just so lovely up here today. Last time we were here, last time I've seen this, it was like half a metre.
It was about a metre down or something,
like that much
just
down.
Dirt.
Yeah, and look now. It's a whole, what do you call this?
Cistern.
We'll have to read the information.
There's a gate here, but I think, you know, I can go down. Don't let the dogs down. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Look at this.
That's crazy.
God, that's so cool. See, that's one of the New Year's resolutions, is to just, yeah, like I said, appreciate what's on your doorstep and pause, take a moment to just pause and soak up life, because I think we've said this before, but you know, we're quite busy a lot of the time, and in life everyone's busy, and the busier you are, the quicker it goes, and before you know it, you're old and you haven't got
Old
much
and
time.
grey
Old and
head.
grey with a big beard.
That feel nice?
Lovely that is.
Hold on.
This is a new Christmas present. Sarah bought me a beard kit.
A beard kit, which involves various brushes and combs, some little scissors. I'll just show you it here, look. Beard oil, beard lotion, balm, and Nick needs to learn what they're going to do for his beard. And not only did I get him this for Christmas, I got him a professional beard trimmer to keep it neat and shaped and whatever. But again, he doesn't know how to use it, and he's worried that he's gonna, you know, take too much off. So I've got the instructions there, darling, and we're going to sort it out for you this afternoon.
All those beard wearers out there, it is a bit tricky though, because if you mess up one side, I trimmed this a little bit and I took too much off, so I had to level it out, and I took too much off this side. You could end up with nothing, or just a little strip in the middle. So
He's a new beard man, you see. He's never owned a beard before in his life.
Worn or own or grown a beard.
That actually does look nicer there, just from brushing, you see. You just need to use oils and stuff. We're going to shape it. We're going to take some off, because I don't think he should let it grow any longer.
Yeah, because it's going, I tried to trim it, it's going into my mouth. I'm getting, you know.
We'll get the, you've got
Still
all
got
these,
some Christmas dinner in here, I think.
darling. You've got all these different little attachments, you see, and we'll have a look at it and make it all nice.
Anyway, guys, enough about the beard. We are super excited about 2025.
Always happens, doesn't it? 1 second. Just one of those annoying voice, you know, that phones you up and then it's like they put you on hold. I always just hang up. It's like a call centre type thing. Anyway, yes, 2025. What have we got in store?
We are very excited to get back to the land.
Yes.
As we mentioned at the start, I think we've got some new tools, some new electric tools.
It's going to make life easier.
Some little aesthetics to put around the land, like solar lights.
But before we go back to the land, we've got an interesting video planned for you next week, actually. Yeah, that'll be fun for anyone who's missing the camper van type videos, van life videos. And also we've got a few things going on before we can leave for Portugal. We've got the MOT, but surely there's not going to be any issues. So that's coming up. Nick's got an appointment, dentist appointment, and a docky's appointment, actually.
Oh,
Nothing
you might have a little
serious.
docky's appointment.
I might have a little docky's appointment.
While
We just
we're here.
when we're here, we like to get everything done, like dentists and doctors and all that. So when we're free to travel and we don't have to, do those boring things when we're away. And yeah, the doggies have got to go and have their rabies as well.
Yeah.
So a bit of admin type stuff to do before we leave for the land. But that's fine, because it's a nice time of the year to spend down here, because it's like going to be like the warmest, sunniest place in the whole of Europe. So there's no great rush to go north, even as far as the land. I think I mentioned before, even in central Portugal, it's quite a little bit colder. Nice sunny days, but quite a few degrees colder than it is here. So
we've got some warm jackets and some gloves and all sorts.
Yeah, so we're getting on with our things before we leave, but we're very excited. Nick's done a plan for the land.
Yes, I have. I did that not long after we got back.
But I said to him, isn't it best to wait until we're there? But you've got like the drawing.
We started marking off how many trees we've got, counting the different trees, olive trees, fruit trees, all that, and then a rough idea of the shape we want to give it, like little pagodas and picnic benches.
I've just thought we've said we've said it several times. Vinny's place. Let's just
take a deep breath.
Happen. and enjoy life. That's what we want to do anyway. That's what we should all do.
Definitely.
On that note, we will end the vlog now.
Take care, guys. Have a good week. Happy 2025 and see you next Thursday.